Hi, this is Ari Fruchter from Naked Sea. I'm here 2.5 years after my historic installation with Spencer Tunick. Just yesterday, the Palestinians, Jordanians, and Israelis have finally signed a regional cooperation agreement to help protect and save the Dead Sea. Joining me is Clive Lipchin from the Arab Institute to talk more about the meaning of this agreement and how it's going to impact the future of the Dead Sea.
The reality is simple. We must do something, because if we don't do anything, this is just going to get worse. There's no way of stopping this. There's no, many times we say, oh, there's always a technical solution. There's no technical solution here. The only solution is water. We must bring water back to the Dead Sea, otherwise it's gone. And it's very interesting is that right now, in the last few days, the government of Israel, Jordan, and the Palestinian Authority signed an agreement saying that we are going to build a Red Sea, Dead Sea project. Now, a lot of people say, why the Red Sea and not the Mediterranean Sea? Because the Mediterranean is closer. This is another interesting aspect of water management in our region. It's all about politics. Everything here is political. As an engineer or as somebody who's responsible for financing, you would say, of course you want to bring the water from the closest point, which is the Mediterranean. Why transfer water a distance of 200 kilometers versus getting the same result from transporting the water a distance of 75 kilometers? And this is where it becomes political, because Jordan will only be able politically to support a Red Sea, Dead Sea project because it's the only route that Jordan can control. Because remember, the purpose of the project is freshwater production and saving the Dead Sea. And Jordan is the most water scarce country. So Jordan politically can only support a project that they have some control over, which is the Red Sea, not the Mediterranean. Then the question is, okay, that's Jordan's position. So why is Israel supporting it? Why is Israel saying, well, we support the Mediterranean option, we don't support the Red Sea option? And again, the answer is political. Firstly, Israel doesn't need this water like Jordan, because we are and can extend and increase our desalination on the Mediterranean. So why is Israel supporting this project? Politically. Because they want to stabilize and support their neighbor Jordan. Okay, it's for regional stability. Thirdly, what about the Palestinians? Why are they supporting this project? Here it's a little bit more complicated, because as we drive north of En Gedi, right, you actually cross the green line and you enter into the West Bank. The West Bank is very close to here. For the Palestinians, for them, a future Palestinian state means access to the Dead Sea. They want access to the Dead Sea for their own tourism, also maybe potash. So for them, coming into this agreement is a way for the Palestinians to say, we also have a claim to the Dead Sea. We want, at some point, territorial control over a section of the Dead Sea. That is also a very interesting, I think, benefit of what's happening here, because there is a conflict, there's an environmental catastrophe right here, but there is a lot of opportunities in terms of water and in terms of a political agreement.